Oklahoma City Thunder. That shooting. Let's bring it.
Welcome, everybody. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at center. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ellis finds Valanciunas. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Hartenstein with it. He's covered by Murray. Dort passes to Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Murray a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside, Dort. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to LaVine. Murray a screen on Holmgren. There's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Yes, with the hammer from LaVine. That is an electric effort.
Here's Oklahoma City now. 4-point game. Now the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hartenstein against LaVine. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Hartenstein against Valanciunas. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LaVine against Jordan. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He is so silky smooth. DeRozan, a stone-face assassin.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Now here's Holmgren. Outside Williams. Another shot. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 6, and there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
On the inbound, and finished off by DeRozan.
The flush. DeMar getting up.
Williams, a screen on Ellis. Outside Williams. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Levine against Dort. Murray a screen on Dort. Levine looking around. Pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ellis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Hartenstein with 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Kings lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Kings leading now by 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ellis finds Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Ellis. There's the drive. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. It's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. They grab their own miss. And they're trailing by 5. Floats it up for Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Oklahoma City ball.
On defense, Sacramento in the second quarter held scoreless. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, Thunder have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Dagnall said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
GA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there. Wide open look here for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ellis. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Good look there as it goes. And the Kings lead by 4.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, and knocking guys around.
Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For 3, Levine, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Murray. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Dort. High arcing shot. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Latrey gets the 3-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And now we'll send it over. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Lyles a screen on Mitchell. Crowder the pass to Lyles. 6 to shoot. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
It's Sabonis with the drive. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to LaRavia. Taken away by Williams.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Monk. A wide open look here for Caruso. Out to Wallace. Here's Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. Mitchell outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Kings ball.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Sabonis' screen on Mitchell. Here's Monk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but this guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of a game with scoring. It reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a 6-man.
It's Crowder on the wing. Isles passes to Sabonis. Screen by Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Now here's Waltz. Still without a basket. It's Williams high post. It's stolen by Monk. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so here is Oklahoma City. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Williams sends a screen for Williams. It's good. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Williams sends a screen for Caruso. Good on the triple. Caruso's got 5 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Monk kicks to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Back to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Crowder, and no good. Trying to use the glass. The Kings trail by 4. Monk outside. Pass to Sabonis. Over Mitchell. Sabonis' shot is off.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Caruso, no good. Crowder feeling it out a bit. There's Sabonis, and the layup falls.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Thunder leading by just. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. DeRozan and Murray sliding at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Ellis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with it. Over Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball. Just swatted it away.
Valanciunas outside. Back to Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Holmgren. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Takes it inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Kings lead by 2.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
They get it again.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Ellis, the pass to Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
A little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Here's Hartenstein, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Sacramento ball.
Sacramento leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Drains the three-pointer.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Levine against Holmgren. And then Levine with the jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
1:46 left in the fourth. Murray sets a screen for Levine. And the three off target.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Driving the lane, and the chip by Levine.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Valanciunas with a screen on George. And Levine hammering it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Dort against Levine. Lock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Levine way outside. Misses there. And so it's Sacramento easily. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For
thanks for Jordan. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got 2 main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Valanciunas sets a screen. DeRozan for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And James puts up a deep 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long bomb.
And the dunk by LaVine.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Hachimura. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Murray, a screen on James. Drops in the layup for 2.
LaVine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the Kings. LaVine surveys the D. Valanciunas with a screen on James. Hayes against LaVine. Three-pointer. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Now here's LaVine. He has 7. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Murray. DeRozan down low. Working on Hachimura. And it's all tied up.
That's too easy for DeRozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
Now here's Hayes. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And finished off by Hayes.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so here's Sacramento. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it to DeRozan. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and He's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
And here's Doncic outside. They grab their own miss. Vanderbilt to pass to Hayes. Vanderbilt against Levine. James outside. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. James has got 9.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Levine against James. Kicks it to DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Hunting for opportunities. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Rui Hachimura. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
James, a screen on DeRozan. From deep, here's Doncic. James against Murray. James can't get it to go.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Hachimura against Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And we're a little over 1.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. It's going to be on LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Lets a floater go. Ellis with a rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Levine passes to DeRozan. To the paint. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Tries to keep it alive. Offensive rebound, Kings. On the wing, DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Valanciunas. And another miss by Sacramento. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with him. That guy is pretty good.
Outside Levine. Jacks up a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. James inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The three, James. Sacramento grabs the miss. 1:07 left in the half. Levine against Vanderbilt. Levine. Oh, no way! Levine! My goodness!
Levine, an outstanding athlete. He's got a tremendous burst to the hoop.
James, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Doncic. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach.
Third team. At the line for your Kings.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from DeRozan. DeRozan hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic finds James. Pass to Hayes. James against Murray. Hayes with a screen on Murray. And there's James from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Kings ahead, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. The 3. Counted from distance. And the Kings lead by 3.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
Reeves, the pass to Goodwin. Fires for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Pass to Lyles. Here's LaRavia. Lyles a screen. And that one's good. Larabia.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
It's Reeves with the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Reeves has gotten his first points in this one.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Monk. Out to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid. Getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Lynn. Back to Reeves. Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Lynn can't hit. Sacramento leading by 5. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Lyles. Nails it from 3. Lyles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Reeves. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And the shot goes down. And now a 10-point Kings lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's Kleba. Can they get it? And finished off by Kleba.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Eddie play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Shot is good by Reeves.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Monk against Reeves. Sabonis with a screen on Reeves. Sabonis outside. Crowder outside. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Sabonis in the post. Lynn's there. Outside Monk. Nails the wide open jumper. Monk's got 7 now in this quarter. Lakers trail by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Reeves against Monk. Kleba, screen on Monk. Open shot by Reeves. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Picked by Sabonis. Monk passes to Sabonis. Sinks the tray. Sabonis has got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Luka Doncic. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Just 2 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Doncic, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Levine throws it down.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
James. And it's James with the jam.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
James against Levine. Pass to Ellis. And here's Valanciunas. That three's off the mark. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Levine lays it up and banks it in. And the Kings lead by 9.
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Here's Doncic. And finished off by Hayes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Unlike a lot of players, DeRozan isn't into jacking up a bunch of threes. And I like that about his game, that discipline to stay within his strengths.
Here's James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Keegan Murray. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponent. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Murray, a screen on Doncic. Ellis passes to Murray. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Kings. Pass to Ellis. Back to Valanciunas. Off the mark there with a 3. Lakers trail by 8. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron so powerful enough to convert through contact. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Pass to Ellis. Back to Levine. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. DeRozan outside. Takes the 3. Here's Valanciunas. Goes up again. Hachimura against DeRozan. Outside Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Ellis. Back to Levine. Valanciunas with it. Vanderbilt pulls it in. 54 seconds left to play in the 4th. The teardrop. Doncic, no good. On offense, here are the Kings. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now the Lakers moving it up, looking to get it going. Look at Doncic finishing the break in style.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Valanciunas with a screen on James. Valanciunas, he's open. Oh, he nails it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Yeah, that's great anticipation by Murray, and it leads to the break. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Fires away from way outside. No good. And so it's Sacramento with the W. This one was in the balance right until...
Sports. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jackson Hayden. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Now he should be in for a good one here, Richard. This game has all the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
Now here's James. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by LeBron.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Williams, a screen on LeBron to the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. Now Hartenstein. Williams inside the line. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. The Lakers with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
And it's Doncic missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And so it's the Lakers with it, trailing by 2. Here's Doncic. Nasty move. It's deflected.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Now here's
Gracious, way to get up.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
the drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
2 minutes.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fires from deep. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. 1:22 left in the first quarter. And another three for the Lakers.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick in the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Holmgren finds Williams. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
LeBron against Dort. Out to Doncic. James, a screen on Williams. Floats it up for James. And James throws it down.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 for Doncic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He got into And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 side. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one.
Williams in the post. He's against Hachimura. That one's in there. The Lakers leaders cut down to just 3 in the basket from Williams.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Hayes. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on him.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Pass to James. Launches it. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. Vanderbilt defending. Here's the 3. The shot by Williams, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Releases. Again, the Thunder score.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Dort against Doncic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Williams looking around. 1:15 left now here in the second. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. They set the pick. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Doncic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 11 points in the game. Misses from short range. Not going to go that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Maxi Kleber. Austin Reeves out there with Goodwin. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Here's Caruso.
Los Angeles foul. Goodwin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Caruso. They trail by 3. No good on the quick 3. From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Goodwin's got the first points of the third quarter up on the boards for Los Angeles. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Reeves outside. Takes the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's Williams, high post. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
That one drops for him. Kleber's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. From deep, Williams. The Lakers with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The three. Here's Len. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Outside Williams. It's Joe on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers leading by 8. Reeves outside. Puts up a 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Caruso. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Reeves into the lane. Tries from 7. The shot by Len. Wide open. Connects from three-point range. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Trying to get something going. No good on that one. LA has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Len, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Caruso. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Cleveland, no good. Under trailing by 11. Wiggins passes to Caruso. That balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Caruso's got 5 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Reeves can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Williams kicks to Williams. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Pass to Joe. Here's Caruso. Offline with his 3.
Man, this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Goodwin with it. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Goodwin feeling it out. Pass to Len. And that one is off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Dort misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Goodwin. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And he gets it to go.
Good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Reeves outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
He's off on the second.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Holmgren against Vanderbilt. Holmgren kicks to Dort. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Dort finds Holmgren. A 3. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Taken away by Hayes. From deep LeBron. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dort against Vanderbilt. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Shot clock at 5. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Doncic with it. Dort covering. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Oh, explosive move by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Dort against Doncic. With the floater, he lays it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Clock at 4. And stolen by James. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know,
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the 1 spot. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's LaVine. Here's Ellis. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
You got to keep that head up, and LaVine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Shot by LaVine, no good. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Ellis. Offline with a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Valanciunas with a screen on Dort. LaVine passes to Valanciunas. LaVine surveys the D. That one no good. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. They set the pick. Here's LaVine. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Dort for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
LaVine against Dort. Oh!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Valanciunas. Lets it go from 11. Dort grabs the miss. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
And Valanciunas drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Now the Kings in transition. .107 left in the first quarter of the game. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by LaVine.
Yeah, this guy, when LaVine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to LaVine. Going inside. And there it is for him. Levine's got 10.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Levine. He's got 10. And the dunk by Levine.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Williams from long range nails it from 3. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Sacramento. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Kings.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Levine. 6 to shoot. Murray, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Levine for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Levine's got 15.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Levine. 15 points in the game. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Hartenstein. 13 feet out. Levine can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Now here's Levine. He's got 18. And Levine, throw it down.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's DeRozan. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And it's a 7-point Sacramento lead. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:51 left in the first half. The kick out to Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A minute 42 left in the second period. DeRozan against Williams. For 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Thunder trail by 7. Will it go? Good work defensively by DeRozan. A minute 15 left to play in the half. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by DeRozan.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, quick transition play by Levine.
Well, this guy's a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Here's the pick. Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Valanciunas. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
3 points.
Valanciunas has got 5. Thunder trail by 11. A deep 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Dort. Here's Levine for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Kings, Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Monk. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Here's Caruso. Outside, Williams fires from deep. Monk grabs the miss. The Kings lead by 10. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Lyles, the pass to Sabonis. From in close. Shot clock at 5. They get it again. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 12-point Sacramento lead.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season. So that is big-time production.
Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Monk against Wiggins. Pass to LaRavia. Inside. Tipped. Sabonis outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, well, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Williams misses. Sacramento leading by 11. And here's Monk. Crowder outside. No good on the triple. And he lobs it up top. Very pretty alley-oop.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Damn, that's butter.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Monk. Driving to the basket. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Wiggins outside. Williams, a screen on Crowder. Outside, Williams. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wiggins from long range. Buries it from 3. Wiggins got his second bucket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Monk with it. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Sabonis outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Caruso. Stolen. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Monk for 3. Here's Crowder. Lyles, the pass to LaRavia. Lyles, a screen. Fires the 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. LaRavia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Caruso outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Sacramento leading by 11. Now Monk. Wide open look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Monk's got his second basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the...
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Sacramento on top. They lead by 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And the dunk by Levine.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, tightly guarded. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against DeRozan. Fires at the elbow. Williams misses. Sacramento leading by 11. DeRozan outside. Dort with a steal. Holmgren with it. All sorts of time. And right on target.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Luke Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
On the wing, Murray takes the 3, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 3rd assist of the night. There's a screen. Out to the wing. Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to DeRozan. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 ball. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in the game. Levine challenging, and Levine throws it down.
Boy, defensively, you want to take Levine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run. It's good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
And Levine, here we go. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. We love seeing these type of results.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses.
Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to Ellis. On the wing, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas sets a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander against Levine. And he makes it. Levine's got 31.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Zach LaVine.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Now here's Levine. The 3. No luck on that one. And they're pushing it up. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He's long, lanky, and very quick. Defenders have a tough time with Holmgren coming down the lane.
Chet Holmgren.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan for 3 connects from downtown. And the Kings lead by 14.
Well, DeMar DeRozan from range. Look out, folks. This guy was built to score.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Is now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Murray sets a screen for LaVine. Murray outside. Doncic against Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. Shots good by Ellis. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic against DeRozan. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Here's DeRozan. Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to DeRozan from downtown. Hits it from three-point range.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there.
Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. But Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Mercy, that was downright dirty. LaVine, yes, sir.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Rosen dishes to Murray. Lakers with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Good.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Doncic looking it over. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
For three, LaVine, and another three for Sacramento. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Up top, Doncic. DeRozan defending. Doncic passes to Hayes. Up again, and Doncic is right there. He's got 12.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Ellis against Vanderbilt. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Hachimura finds Hayes. On the wing, James. 6 to shoot. For 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
LaVine against LeBron. LaVine with it, and he converts the layup. LaVine's got 12 in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. That quarter had it. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Now here's Valanciunas. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Valanciunas with a screen on Hachimura. Valanciunas against Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 3. Here's DeRozan. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from it.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now here's Levine. He's got 12. The Kings need to get off a shot here. No good from Valanciunas. Los Angeles leading by 5. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Valanciunas against LeBron. James slams it in.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
They need this, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Levine against James. Pass to Valanciunas. DeRozan in the corner. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Doncic against DeRozan. A floater. Vanderbilt kicks to Hayes. And a miss there on the triple. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's the break. Here's James. Pass to Hayes. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
DeRozan, that's good. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. That's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 16. Here's Doncic. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Levine. Outside for Murray. Levine looking around. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And a missed layup. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
So let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Valanciunas.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier, get it to him often.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Kings, Jonas Valanciunas.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
LeBron outside. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 3. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. The score now all even. Levine's got 19 points.
In rapid-fire release by Levine on that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
James outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. With some arc. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Austin Reeves out there, a good one. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Len in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. And then Monk with the jam.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on him. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Reeves against Monk. The kick out to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
Good determination that Sabonis worked his way through contact.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Monk's shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 4. Monk outside. Outside, Sabonis. Drills it from outside. Sabonis has got 5.
So right now, Sabonis just taking charge, taking initiative, getting aggressive on offense.
Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Monk outside. Sabonis a screen on Reeves. Monk kicks to Lyles. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Monk. For the tie. They get it back. Sabonis, the pass to LaRavia. Goes up again. Now Monk. And there's the drive. And finally they hit one. Monk's got 6 points in the quarter.
How committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Reeves the pass to Len. Back to Reeves. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Lakers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The Kings trail by 3. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Monk. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Len sets a screen for Reeves. Here he goes, and he jams it with authority.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Monk's got 10 points here in the second half.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Lyles for the lead. It's hauled in by Goodwin. The Lakers in the lead. Second chance shot. Pass to Kleba. Reeves with it. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Reeves has got 10 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Sabonis, the pass to Lyles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
You can't sleep on Sabonis' passing ability. I mean, this guy could torture you with dimes.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith. Still scoreless. No good. Shot missing. Monk against Reeves. For the lead. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slide in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
A way to seize the opportunity. Levine just smashing that one home.
Murray against LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And it looks like a change in LeBron's demeanor out there. He's going into scoring mode.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. Levine against Hachimura. Now here's Levine. Defense is right there.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
DeRozan against Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Out to Doncic. Two from Doncic.
Able to produce under any circumstances. Shot clock has no effect on Luka.
Here's Levine. Now here's Valanciunas. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Murray. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Trying to get open is Murray. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Lakers leading by 3. Up top, Doncic. DeRozan defending. Doncic against DeRozan. Back to Doncic. LeBron with a screen on DeRozan. And it's Hayes in the corner. That three off the mark. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Levine's got 25 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Get a deep three from Doncic. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Ellis goes in, and Ellis throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Levine against Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Puts one up from 19, and he swishes it right through. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Back to Valanciunas. At the elbow, it's Levine. Over Hayes. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
James against Murray.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Levine against LeBron. Pass to Valanciunas. Ellis with it. On the wing, Levine. Covered by LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Levine against James. And the rejection by James.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Second team. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Timeout called by the Kings. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
And here's Ellis for 3. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it great. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Here's Williams. Down low. Outside for Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. For 3. Rebound by the Lakers. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. With the teardrop. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Williams misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Dort.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
And here's Doncic outside. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the long J.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
James against Caruso. Shakes him. It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
The Lakers lead by 4.
2 minutes.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 6.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Here's James. Again, the miss by James.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Dort outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Caruso. And stolen by Hayes. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Again, the miss by James. Thunder trail by 3. Inside, here's Williams. Pass to Dort. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And here's Doncic outside. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Lakers ahead, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's Williams. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 1. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. James against Caruso. The 3 is up. James can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Back to Williams. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Holmgren missing. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Pass to Hayes. Williams grabs the board. Dort with it, picked up by James. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Counted from distance. Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Caruso misses. The Lakers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. And stolen by Holmgren. Doncic against Caruso. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Holmgren. Over Hayes. No good off the back of the rim.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. The Thunder with another miss. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And He'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Dort. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Kept alive. Kicks it to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Luka! Lethal!
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game now. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
He does not get the second one. Williams from long range. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 6. James deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Maxi Kleba out there with Alex Len. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Down low. Here's Len. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 7.
What you appreciate about Finney-Smith is his work ethic and willingness to hit the offensive glass. He'll do whatever it takes to get a win.
Williams from long range hits the trifecta. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And he banks in the layup.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 6. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Joe misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Thunder trail by 11. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Lakers on D. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Williams in the post. Lynn's there. Williams' shot is good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Goodwin. Still no points. With the drive. And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Wallace. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Goodwin. Watch by Wallace. Shot is good by Goodwin. Goodwin's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. B.A.?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lynn. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. That's tipped. Now here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen by Lynn. Shot is good by Reeves.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Joe, pass to Wiggins. And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic against Williams. The 3. Offensive rebound, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Caruso against James.
It's all about the effort level from Dort on defense. He puts in the work to lock down shooters.
Here's Williams. Outside for Dort. It's stolen by James. Hachimura against Williams. Pass to James. Over Dort. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. 4-3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Caruso, a screen on James. Caruso against Hachimura. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Williams on the wing, guarded by Vanderbilt. Williams misses. Los Angeles leading by 22. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Caruso. Dort for 3. He drops it from range. Dort's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James against Caruso. James outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. James has got 22.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Let's go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.